My name is Bomani and I am not a rapper, I'm a poet with a hip-hop style. It's my pleasure to present B.A.R.S as part of this online art integration and STEAM conference. I am a seasoned MC with nationally played songs, including featuring on the Melody and the Rado single, Cool With You, and my viral hit and BET-produced video, Read a Book. The biggest contribution I've made to the culture, however, comes from my B.A.R.S program, Bomani writing system. That includes performances and 4 to 8 day residencies in schools, as well as music and teaching materials. I'm excited to announce that this spring I will be leading professional development classes using my B.A.R.S techniques through the CETA program at the Washington Kennedy Center. For over 15 years, I've been using hip-hop, poetry, and multimedia disciplines to teach fun and informative workshops with all ages, from kindergartners to graduate students. As you know, the art of emceeing is reliant on the ability to rearrange complex ideas into concise rhymes. If they are done correctly, MCs can make memorable rhymes that stick with the listener and inform them about the world around them. It is commonly believed that the art of the hip-hop rhyme is an innate talent, but by using my program, B.A.R.S, you can apply the principles of the writing process. Any student can be taught to rhyme on topic. The B.A.R.S collection of music, workbooks, music videos, workshops, residencies, and teaching materials shows students how a well-written essay resembles a well-written song, with the main idea being the thesis paragraph in an essay and a chorus or refrain or hook in a song, while the supporting details in an essay are just like the verses. Using my innovative B.A.R.S techniques, students learn how to summarize any topic with well-organized paragraphs and rhymes. Since 2012, I've been a part of the Young Audiences of Maryland teaching roster. This great opportunity has allowed me to receive matching grant funding to bring art integration programs into Maryland public schools. Young Audiences has been a monumental help in refining my skills as a teaching artist and introducing me to new techniques I've used in the classroom. As stated before, I specialize in taking an already established curriculum and helping students turn that into hip-hop. The songs I've written in these workshops and residencies range from how to use the dictionary with 7th graders to the mission statement for the year at the end of the United Methodist Pastors Retreat. Thank you for watching. Just like in the classroom, I'm going to start with the art, so rap along with me as I do a call and response called The 3 Rules of Creative Writing. Yeah. Baba Bomani here. Where all my writers at? Make some noise. Alright, we're about to do some writing. Let's get this brainstorming started. We're about to get creative. Let me give you the 3 rules of creative writing. It's exciting when you do creative writing, inspiration igniting, ideas like lightning in a poem or a song. Don't worry what word belongs. Your opinion is impossible to get wrong. Brainstorming ideas is how art is made. Raise your hand, write it down. No need to be afraid. We really want to know what you think. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. Creating something new can be stressful. Having the right attitude can help you be successful. Edison's attitude helped him not go berserk. I didn't fail 1,000 times, I found 1,000 ways that didn't work. So don't worry that the word, phrase, or sentence isn't right. Every idea you put out there can spark another light. This is the rough draft nobody sees. Writers don't make mistakes, we make discoveries. 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 Do you have a diary, a notebook, or a journal to make sure your bright ideas don't stay internal? Make sure you have a place to write ideas down. Once you see them on a page, they're easy to move around. You can revise, remix, rethink, and edit. Best of all, you won't regret it because you won't forget it. To make sure your ideas can evolve and spread, do not edit in your head. It goes do not edit in your head. 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 We really want to know what you think. Your opinion is impossible to get wrong. This past semester, I used the B.A.R.S program with the Frederick Douglass Writing Club. FDWC is what we call them for short. This class was for 8 to 13-year-old boys and concentrated on writing in the styles that Douglass wrote in, including writing biographies, writing articles, and formatting newspapers, as well as speech writing. During the semester, we took trips to explore Frederick Douglass's home in Southeast Washington, D.C., Harper's Ferry in West Virginia to see the John Brown Museum, as well as some other museum artifacts, as well as took classes in newspaper layouts from the museum in Washington, D.C. As a final project, the students used the B.A.R.S worksheet to answer 4 questions. What is your name? Where are you from? What did you learn from the Frederick Douglass Writing Club? And how will you use your talents, like Frederick Douglass did, to help your community? Check out the FDWC theme song.
If you wanna be free, if you wanna be great, Frederick Douglass said the key is you had to agitate. So we learn to write and read and how to debate. FDWC 1838.
My first name is Olu, my last name is Armour. If you try to hit me, you'll miss because of karma. I was born in D.C. and raised in Maryland. I'm just like Douglas, I'm the man. Persuade, inform, and entertain is pie. They should stay in your mind, it should not die. I will help stop pollution in my community. This will be a great opportunity.
If you wanna be free, if you wanna be great, Frederick Douglass said the key is you had to agitate. So we learn to write and read and how to debate. FDWC 1838.
My name is Yinde, I play the djembe. Since I was 3, I've been a sensei. I'm from D.C., I'm so fresh, can't you see? All the way down to Harper's Ferry. And Frederick Douglass makes me proud of me. Helping my community makes me feel free. So I can help the homeless get something to eat. By a Yinde youth scene.
If you wanna be free, if you wanna be great, Frederick Douglass said the key is you had to agitate. So we learn to write and read and how to debate. FDWC 1838.
So you know, my name is Wanzel. I come out even harder if I ever fail. Yeah, I live in Washington, D.C. with all my friends and family and Southeast. FD's like that, so freedom with his words. He got freedom faster than a bird. I'm going to make lots of money, wait and see, so I can donate money to charity.
If you wanna be free, if you wanna be great, Frederick Douglass said the key is you had to agitate. So we learn to write and read and how to debate. FDWC 1838.
My name is Wayne and I love music. I'm gonna start my rap and I'm gonna kill it. I was raised in Maryland but born in D.C. I'm like John Cena, you can't see me. Harper's Ferry was an armory that John Brown raided. If Frederick Douglass went, he would've never made it. I'll keep working and working till I reach my goal. I'll be so famous, cause music's in my soul.
If you wanna be free, if you wanna be great, Frederick Douglass said the key is you had to agitate. So we learn to write and read and how to debate. FDWC 1838.
Last name Armour, first name Gayla. And my favorite artist is Fela. I'm from California and DC. And my dad is an awesome MC. And we learn about a who were wise. These steps will make you wise. I'll help my community by picking up trash and give it to the landfill to get cash.
If you wanna be free, if you wanna be great, Frederick Douglass said the key is you had to agitate. So we learn to write and read and how to debate. FDWC 1838.
My name is Joshua, but you can call me Josh. I'm from Mississippi, which is awful hot. When I'm riding the truck, taking it easy, I always ask my mind, could we listen to Yeezy? A man tried to stop slavery and named Frederick Douglass. I got freedom, read and write, and I love this. Going to school to be a scientist. Teens from now, you can't mess with this.
If you wanna be free, if you wanna be great, Frederick Douglass said the key is you had to agitate. So we learn to write and read and how to debate. FDWC 1838.
My nickname is KJ and I don't play. If anybody tries to compete with me, they will pay. I wear nice shoes, so I'm very classy. When I play basketball, you gotta pass to me. Frederick Douglass was a slavery annihilator. Go to his house, you'll see he was an agitator. I would donate money to homeless shelters. Now brush yourself off like you need a sweater.
If you wanna be free, if you wanna be great, Frederick Douglass said the key is you had to agitate. So we learn to write and read and how to debate. FDWC 1838.
My name is Isaac Kwame, and I rap Africa. Soccer's my game, and I'm some capoeira. STEM stands for science and technology, engineering, math too, cause you see that's me. I plan to be a doctor, a healer, and a drummer. I'm on the path now like my man Frederick Douglass. He had the vision of our people being free. I continue to struggle with my community.
If you wanna be free, if you wanna be great, Frederick Douglass said the key is you had to agitate. So we learn to write and read and how to debate. FDWC 1838.
All right, let's get into how to use all the forms that you see in the workbook. What you have to start off with is some source material. What we're going to use is the mission statement for this online conference. The first thing we do is pick the 4 words that are most important, one from each sentence. We take one word from each sentence, as you see highlighted, and take those highlighted words and put them at the top of the columns. In each of the columns there, we find words that rhyme. We find a whole bunch of words that rhyme. Don't worry about them making sense at first. You initially just want them to rhyme. You'll make sense of them later. As you see, we've picked words like crying tears, mountaineers, and facing fears to rhyme with pioneers. We're rhyming class with blast. We're rhyming steam with dream, cream, supreme, team, gleam. A whole bunch of work goes into trying to figure out exactly what rhyme words to use, and it's a whole lot of fun. The next thing you have to do is remix your sentences. This is something I don't show in detail right here, but I can show more detail in my professional development classes. And it shows you how to rearrange your sentences so they make sense at the top of the fill in the blank chart. Now, the fill in the blank chart, it tracks couplets, it tracks lines, it tracks keywords and rhyme words. The idea is to write as many words as possible, as many combinations in your sentences as possible to come up with something. So you need your remix sentence. And our first sentence, the example would be, art-focused online conferences, we're the pioneers. All right, and then the next line has to be something and a something and a something and a rhyme word, either facing fears or mountaineers. So we knock that out in the fill in the blank section for couplet number 1, couplet number 2, and then we move on to couplet number 3 and couplet number 4. Now, this is the most amazing, fun time that I have in the classroom, because while this is happening in the classroom, you're making students come up with rhyme words. You're asking them to understand what those rhyme words mean and find ways they can use and incorporate those words into the rhyme. We find ways to rearrange the sentences to make sure they all make sense, which makes us analyze whatever subject matter that you're working on over and over and over again. Whether you're working on Civil War history, American Revolution history, how to use the rhyme dictionary, where to put the decimal place, if you're doing book reports, if you're doing the classroom rules, it makes you keep thinking them over and over again as you rearrange them to make them work in the fill in the blank part. Now, when you are finally done, and you're never really done when you're being creative, but when you're finally done, you put it in the final draft, all right? The final draft, and even in the final draft, you still end up making more edits than you did in the fill in the blank process. The key element here is to make sure students understand that writing is how do you deal with failure? How do you write something that you don't like and find ways to rearrange it until you do? It's just patience. It's just going through it over and over again. I was able to write this 8-bar rhyme in about 20 minutes, but I do this all day, every day for a living. As you see right here as we're typing, I'm going to type a line right here and then go back into the fill in the blank part and realize that I should have done line number 7 different than I did, so I go back and edit. That's the beauty of being a creative writer, and that's one of the things that we make sure we show the young people we're working with. Art integration online conferences, we're the pioneers, exploring the STEAM wilderness like some mountaineers. Our education conference events are world class. Since 2012, presenters and participants have had a blast. Professional development, art integration, and STEAM is the #1 goal of our high quality team. For these types of conferences, we're the one and only, connecting educators worldwide, because saving the world can be lonely. Teaching creative writing through hip-hop allows educators the wonderful opportunity to incorporate other elements of hip-hop culture to both educate, entertain, and boost self-confidence in students. A great way to do all three of these at once is by the EDP dance. The B.A.R.S engineering design process workshop and songs teach students the 5 steps: ask, imagine, plan, create, improve. We learn about the engineering design process through following the history of important technological advances, i.e. the pencil and paper. Check out the EDP dance as we mix that with discussing the engineering history of the pencil.
To do this, I need everyone to stand up. Push in your shaker. Alright, we're going to discuss the engineering design process and the engineering design process dance. We did this in the assembly a little while ago, alright? So it goes like this. Ask the right question. Y'all do that. Ask the right question. Alright? Imagine how to solve them.
Imagine how to solve them.
Alright? Plan out each and every move.
Plan out each and every move.
Create a solution to the problem.
Create a solution to the problem.
See what works and then improve.
See what works and then improve.
Okay, you guys got this. Now we'll put the beat on. It's going to happen once slowly and it's going to happen again really, really fast. Okay? You got to be ready to go right when it starts. Come on. Question, imagine how to solve. Plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Double time. Ask the right question. Imagine how to solve. Plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Ask the right question. Imagine how to solve. Plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Before they came up with the pencil, what were some other things people imagined? What did they have? They had rocks. Yeah, you use that like chalk. What else? Yes. They use a quill. What else they use? They would use walls. You're right. Humans have been writing on walls for years. Yes.
They were wondering how you could erase the writing.
Exactly. So that's how they came up with this. And very good. Let's do the dance again. It goes. Ask the right question. Imagine how to solve it. Play out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. No time. Ask the right question. Imagine how to solve it. Play out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Ask the right question. Imagine how to solve it. Play out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. All right, cool. Let me ask you this. How much planning? What do you have to plan to create the pencil? We have carbonite, we have wood, we have paint, we have metal, we have rubber. What kind of planning do you think it took? Yes. What kind of planning do you think it took to create the pencil?
To cut down the trees.
You got to cut down the trees. What else you got to do? You got to mine the metal. What else you got to do?
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. You got to get the paint. Yes.
No, something to make rubber.
You got it. You got it. I hear this. Of course, again, it goes. Ask the right question. Imagine how to solve it. Plan each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Double time. Ask the right question. Imagine how to solve it. Plan each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Ask the right question. Imagine how to solve it. Plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Alright, so then you have to go through the actual process. I'm not going to give you this time of creating this. How do you think they created this object? Yes. Using a lot of raw materials. There's probably a big machine somewhere that does each of these things individually. Molds the metal, molds the wood, molds the rubber, and it's somebody's job to put them all together. Every single thing you're wearing and you're standing on took someone engineering a whole lot of time to make. It goes, ask the right question, imagine how to solve it, plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Time. Ask the right question. Imagine I solve the plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Ask the right question. Imagine I solve the plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve.
I'm Bomani. BabaGotBars.com. Here to break down the engineering design process. We also call it EDP. Let's go. Ask the right questions. Imagine how to solve them. Plan out each and every move.
create a solution to the problem. See what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve.
First up of EDP is the ask. What are the key elements in this task? What is the problem what other people tried? What advices are similar? What lessons can that provide? What are the things you can do and the things that you can't? Also known as limitations or as the restraints. As the first EDP step, it's mental exercise, so you gotta get your reps. So you
ask the right questions, imagine how to solve them, plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve.
Second step of EDP is imagine. Brainstorm a kind of gadget you want to happen. You've asked the right questions, now think of solutions. It's good to take notes to watch your ideas' evolution. The job of imagination's never really done, but when you have a list of ideas you can pick, take your time till you pick the best one. Imagine is the second EDP step. It's mental exercise, so you gotta get your reps. So you
ask the right questions, imagine how to solve them, plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve.
Third step of EDP is the plan. Best way to do it is a diagram. It's the design of the engineering process. Fail to plan, a plan to fail. Pay attention to details, it will help you progress. Make a list of the materials that you will need. The better you plan, the more likely it is you'll succeed. Plan is the third EDP step. It's mental exercise, so you gotta get your reps. So you
ask the right questions, imagine how to solve them, plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve.
Fourth step of EDP is create. You wanna get it right, so you concentrate. Follow the plan and step through precisely. If you planned it out right, maybe it just might come together quite nicely. To make sure that your new invention works without a doubt, you have to do a test run, that just means you try it out. Create is the fourth EDP step. It's mental exercise, so you gotta get your reps. So you
ask the right questions, imagine how to solve them, plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve.
Fifth step of EDP is improve. Now that you finish your creation, what's your next move? You press all the buttons, pull all the levers. What works and what doesn't, what's moving, what's bugging, what's perfect, or what could work better. No matter the outcome you learn, so that means that you win. Now take what you learn and do EDP over again. Improve is the fifth EDP step. It's mental exercise, so you gotta get your reps. So you
ask the right questions, imagine how to solve them, plan out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve. Ask the right questions, imagine I solve them, playing out each and every move. Create a solution to the problem, see what works and then improve.
joining me. I really enjoyed presenting at this conference. If you want to know more information about the B.A.R.S system, check me out at baba.bars.com. There you can download music, see music videos, download lesson plans. It will be updated on a regular basis. Thank you very much. baba.bars.com. Peace.